So we're gonna walk what I consider to be the lost and forgotten parts of the strip today. I'm over here on Koval. We got some F1 stuff to look at. We got the strip behind me. This is the place that nobody goes to. We got like the Tupac Shakur makeshift memorial that the city will probably never properly recognize. We got a lot of stuff to unpack and uncover. How's it going on the live stream? My name is Steven, not leaving Las Vegas. Who's going to be the first to chat? It's going to be you. Hey, there it is. It's Kevin. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you on the stream. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Nice to see you guys out there, and hopefully doing something with the moms, or maybe you're a mom yourself. Who else do we got here? We got Vegas Diamond Guy. Haven't seen you in a bit. Good. Raul is here. Nicola is here. Savage Tales is here. Irving's here. Jeremy's here. Andrew's here. Matt Hugh is in the house. What's up? Okay, so yeah, got renovations to locals casinos. We got this area of the strip that nobody really sees. We got the most interesting gas station in Las Vegas. We got BattleBots, which I'm convinced was a TV show. I know I'm not misremembering it, so it must be a nostalgia feels thing. We got a closed down 7-Eleven. I mean, we got a lot of stuff out here. So we're gonna walk, we're gonna talk, we're gonna interact with the audience, we're gonna explore the Lost Vegas. That's a channel. It's a channel called Lost Vegas. Has nothing to do with Las Vegas. They react to music. It's a couple of dudes that are reaction channel. Over 1 million subscribers. I don't know why I still get there. I subscribe to them like as though I was going to learn anything from my channel. They're doing music reactions. But anyway, wow, look at that. 100 people in short time, only 2 minutes. Oh, geez. This 7-Eleven was closed, but now it's totally open again. That's really strange. This 7-Eleven here was closed, like literally boarded up, not about 6 months ago when we came down here. So this is like also the epitome of F1 down here on Koval. So we're gonna walk it. We got the Sphere behind us. I don't know if we'll get there today. Stay tuned to the stream to see if we do. Caesars Entertainment, Piff the Magic Dragon, BattleBots. This was Caroline's suggestion. Sweet Caroline said you should go down here because we were driving in this general. I don't know why we drove over the strip, but we came down in this area, and oh yeah, we went to Seafood City the other day. That's on Maryland Parkway behind us. And she was like, have you ever been down here? I said, I can't even stream down there. But then I stopped and I said, you know, that was years ago. Maybe the bandwidth is better. So let's flip the camera around. How far is that abandoned ghost town from the strip? I don't know, man. Talking about the one near Searchlight, it's pretty far away. So this is where we are right now. Why do you have to play the Eagles, bro? Why you gotta play Hotel California? That's like the one thing that gets my stream in trouble. See, I can't even, you can't get around it. This stream, just so you guys know, relies solely on your donations and your sharing and your liking, because YouTube demonetizes us. I thought we could get away with it, but that guy played Hotel California, and Don Henley hates YouTube. So if you guys want to contribute, you guys can like and share and do all that fun stuff. If you guys want to send us a donation to offset the fact that we do these and we don't get compensated for any of the lives from YouTube, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. All right, so let's go here. What's up, Dog? Steven, good to see you. Oot in the boot early on. Lou Dog said, I'm just going to say oot in the boot that way. Let's go walk. So we're going to walk down to Harmon. This is kind of like this area. Like I said, this 7-Eleven, that was closed for a while. You get the Platinum, which looks like it should be a nice place, but not really a nice place. I mean, it's severely lacking in renovations and what have you. Stuff like that. Let's get my, come on, Gimbal. You can do it. You can do it. What's up there? Dirty Diamonds. JM? What is JM? I don't know what that means. Anyway, so we got Ellis Island over here. They're doing a renovation. They closed down their brew pub. This place here used to have a brew pub. They made their own beers and crafts, ales and stuff. And it was like a long time thing. And now it's just gone. But this is the epitome of a locals hotel that's so close to the strip. They offer free parking. It's very nice. you can see they're doing a bunch of construction. Who knows what they're building? If they can monetize it to the front of the street, they're smart to do it. That just must show you that foot traffic is picked up here. Buffalo, New York. Who's your Buffalo? It's 72 degrees. It's going to be 90 today. Ooh. It's getting hot in here. Please don't take off all your clothes. So this is Ellis Island. Nice to see a stream at the time of the day. Yeah, Anthony Wrench, we do that. Share it with your British friends. Hello, how you doing? Do I know you?
No, I was just waking up.
Do you want to be on my stream?
No.
Where are you from, Canada?
Canada.
I knew you're from Canada. How did I know that? I heard your voice. It's all good. See, Canadians don't like it when you say, "Are you from Canada?" after they say 3 words to you. Because Canadians collectively think they don't have an accent, but they do. And I heard it. And I said, "Where are you from?" Canada? Yep. Don't tell them. Don't tell your friends. This is Ellis Island. I'm pretty certain this is not a streamer-friendly place, but let's just poke our camera in anyways. It's slow. Oh, man, don't tell Canadians they have an accent. They don't want to believe you. No, we don't. Yes, you do. It's okay to have an accent. It doesn't make you bad or bod. Hey, are we allowed to do this in here or no? That's what I thought. Okay. So Ellis Island, not streamer friendly, but I was gonna walk through, but then when I opened the door, there was 2 guards standing right there. The accent is subtle, but you know, I caught it. Youngstown, Ohio's here. Cool. My wife lived in Youngstown, Ohio a long time ago. Tried being the only Asian person in Youngstown, Ohio in like 1983. She's like, I tried to buy rice. I had to go to the grocery store and buy Uncle Ben's. I'm like, what the hell is Uncle Ben? All right. Breakfast is popular. Hey, man, I could have showed you the love. I've seen streamers in there, but that's when it's busy. When it's busy, these casinos, they can't catch stuff, guys. They don't know what's up. But when it's like Sunday morning, 9 in the morning, they're all over you. Greetings from Rhode Island. We're here at Ellis Island. So is this the motel? You know, this used to say Motel 6 on it or Super 8. Now it just says Ellis Island. Man, Irving is in Youngstown, Ohio. How many people? Let's see if Syria is so useless. What's the population of Youngstown, Ohio? Oh, geez. What's the population of Youngstown, Ohio? Okay. It's not that useless. Youngstown has 60,000 people in it. Boom, shakalaka. The lady heard me. The drugged up lady heard me. She's like, boom, shakalaka. Lady, I'm not filming you. Slots are fun and good food. Yeah, the food here is great, man. They got a place in here called the something Inn Pub. It's really good stuff. So we got Ellis Island. Until you try to look a cash. I don't even know what that means. Is she coming after me? No, she's just yelling at the clouds. So Ellis Island, it's like a motor hotel looking thing, but it's not. You know. So anyway, this is the F1 stuff here. So we got 6 months until the F1 race. Wow, this is big, dude. You don't really like get a sense about how big the F1 racing paddock is, and they don't call it a paddock. They're like, we're not calling it a paddock. We're sensitive to the people of Las Vegas. You're not sensitive to the people of Las Vegas. You're a giant faceless billionaire corporation that caters to billionaires. But they didn't lie. They said, we understand that Stephen Paddock was the man who shot people on October 1st, 2017. So we're not going to call it the racing paddock because we're sensitive. You're so sensitive that businesses went out of business because of your race. And now you're like, you know, hey, sorry about that. So if anybody want to know, here's what's going on. What's happening is that the F1 said they would make amends and they would do things differently. You can see the lines. They're gonna take these fences down, and then you can see the lines come out here, and then it'll go right out to Koval, and the cars will be racing out of here. So they said, we're sensitive to the people in Vegas. We know that the race caused disruptions, and we're gonna do better. And then they said, here's some cheap tickets for locals. And that was all they did. They're like, we're still building the bridge that shut down businesses, but here's some cheap tickets. Take it, you pigs. That's what they think of us. And you know, I'm a capitalist. I'm usually not like, hey man, you're making too much money. But this really messed people up, dog. I'm telling you. You didn't see Vegas if you didn't walk around outside the strip. Yeah, man, that's why I show you this stuff, you know? Because I figure it's an interesting walk. We're gonna go down here. This used to be just a blank plot of land. Now it is the F1 Central. Let's see if I can put my camera over here for you guys. That's where they do all the racing and the cars and the things with the stuffs. So we have Topgolf over here. We're gonna walk in a lot of areas. There's a medical center over here. It does like an ER emergency room. That was popular back in 2020, 2021. When do they start setting up for F1? I don't imagine we're gonna see a lot of setup until like September. I don't think that'll be the thing. The big thing will be that over here, this is Flamingo, which we'll go down later on. With this red building, that's a gas station that's been turned into a Coke advertisement. This road here that this one runs perpendicular into, this is Flamingo. So what they'll end up doing is they'll end up building a bridge over the strip and everything back here. Not over the strip, but over this exact intersection. And what that does is it cuts off a lot of traffic back here. So these local businesses that would usually have a very easy way for cars and traffic to get inside will no longer have that. So people will drive right past them for a few months. And last year, there was a restaurant that lost $1 million worth of business. It's a locals place because of people not taking this road because it was such a foobar, effed up beyond all repair experience for them. But they're going to be doing some stuff. Yeah, I think Andrew Kitt might be right too. I mean, doing some stuff at the end of the month. What's the temperature here? I used to show you on my watch. We'll just load up the widget. Come on, widget. 76 on the nose, baby. So it's 76 degrees. It's a high of 90 today. It's getting warmer, baby. It's going to be warm, so we can see the weather on the bottom right hand of your screen there. Let's see what it goes up to while we're on the street. I'm not against keeping that weather widget up there. So, people tell me timeshare is a scam. I'm not an apologist in arguing timeshare, but here's what we got. So we got 3 towers. Signature Towers 1, 2, and 3 used to be an amusement park right here. We have the New York, New York. This is the Marriott Grand Chateau. Do you see that blank wall right there? That blank wall right there is where they're going to be building out another tower eventually. This is got 3 prongs, so it's 1, 2, and then there's a third on the other side. So just imagine a tower that's coming towards the camera right now. That'll be there eventually. That is a timeshare property. This right here, this is also a timeshare property. Unseen to you, well actually no, that's not true. You can see it if I zoom in a lot. This right here, this building here with the red and the beige, that is also a timeshare property called the Carriage House. And then also on the other side of the Marriott is the Diamond Resorts Polo Towers, which is also a timeshare. So say what you will about it, this is also a timeshare. Club Wyndham. Timeshare works for some people, and it's got billions of dollars of real estate right out here on the strip. Yep, Carriage House timeshare. MGM Signature is our favorite place to stay in Vegas. God bless you. It's a nice little place. It's true. Jonathan is here from Flushing, New York, where the nanny is from. So, you know, just because it's F1. Here's the F1. So that's, I'm not sure what the nicest Cadillac is, but that's sure a nice Cadillac. So that's what you get. Just park a Cadillac out front, baby. I mean, that's fine, dude. Rich people getting rich. I wanna be rich. I want money. Lots and lots of money. Wonder what would happen if I just wandered in here. Just go. Just nobody's gonna say nothing. Just walk up to the top. It's open to the public. It's not open to the public. That guy right there is watching me. He's like, what do you think you're doing, huh? Don't make my job hard today, please, because I don't want to fill out reports and call Metro on you. Wonder if that's his Cadillac. Security guards right there. But that's an unobstructed viewpoint of the paddock, which is pretty cool. So what you're looking at here is where in the middle of this, you know, the cars, they blaze in and they change the tires and they top up the fluids, and you have all the super gazillionaires inside there watching the race go. And then they go out and they shoot down Koval here. They get out to the world famous Las Vegas Strip. Rob is here from the UC. What's up, Rob? Where are you from? UK. I'm okay. I asked where you're from. Thanks. Old joke, not funny. Just joined. Where are we at? We're over here on Koval and Harmon. Koval and Harmon, baby. By the way, if you're in Vegas, you want something to do today, go to our home show at the Orleans. Just bored and you're a local or whatever, you want something to do. myvegashomeshow.com. Tickets are free. myvegashomeshow.com. Tickets are free. It's a home and garden expo. So yesterday. So here's another, so this is timeshare. This is not timeshare, this is timeshare. This is called Marie Antoinette. You know, let them eat cake, right? Marie Antoinette, that's right. Right, Marie Antoinette. Like the president last week. 65% of people are just doing great. They have the money. That was his Marie Antoinette moment. Marie Antoinette Tower is right there. So then Club Wyndham wraps around this whole thing. So, whoa, dude. These cool views, though, I gotta say. The fact that they built this. Yeah, look at that, man. Pretty rad looking. There's your view right there. Oh, man, can I please not have the chain link in front of me? That's what the cars, I imagine they're so loud over here, man. These cars whipping through $1 million like, serious, dude. I don't like the race, but I can definitely marvel at the amount of technology that's put into these things, you know? So you can see they built indoors, so it's indoors viewing areas down here. What is this here? We got somebody from Edmonton. How you doing? Typing in from Edmonton. New fan, new viewer, new listener. Incredible IRL. Thanks, appreciate it, bro. Pretty impressive. It is, you know, like you can say like, if you're a sports fan, you'll be like, I hate that team, but man, that stadium is nice. You know? You don't have to approve of everything, but you can take the bits that you do approve of and accentuate them and appreciate stuff, you know? Let's go down to Virgin, why not? Hey, sounds good. Virgin Hotel's down the road from us. They're on a strike. Maybe we'll see some strikers. I don't think the strike's going on today. Culinary is striking over at the Virgin Hotel. This guy's doing garbage pickup. No, he's not. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes why we're seeing these folks here. We got Harbor Island, most crime-ridden spot. So this is Harmon Ave. I gotta walk down here again and update it because I did a video when my channel was a baby little channel nobody knew about. Man, it's hard to watch. Terrible. The camera is bouncing all over like you're in a freaking earthquake zone during a Richter 9 Richter scale earthquake. And this to me, this is one of the worst parts of the strip to walk down at nighttime. I mean, like, seriously. But I want to recover it because that was like, what, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So now that we have the F1 down here, I'm interested in recovering it with better gear. You know, I got the Osmo Pocket 3. I got freaking mirrorless cameras galore, so we can do that. I can't read your text very good because iPhone's dim. Let me see what we got. Let's talk about the MGM Signature Towers. Condos for sale with some value because you can rent them out. Sure, Patricia. So yeah, those two towers, there's a third that's in the back. That's the Signature by MGM. And you can rent your condos out if you want. And I know one of my realtor clients at work, they called Waking Up in Vegas. I swear to you, that's what they're called. That's, you can look them up, Waking Up in Vegas Real Estate. Dee Dee, she's a cool chick. And she, is that disrespectful what I just said? She's a cool lady. And so if you go to Waking Up in Vegas Real Estate on Google, you can, I think they're still, I don't know if they sold, but they were up for sale last November. They sell for $1 million. I think you get cheaper ones, but some Raiders bought into that. I was told, maybe, possibly. That could have just been a thing that people say when they're trying to sell you real estate. You know, if you buy this, the Raiders are going to buy them. The Golden Knights going to buy them. Eventually, the Oakland Athletics going to buy them. Your value's going to go up. Why is everyone saying hi to you? Well, I don't know. I mean, my name is Kevin, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Just kidding. Good afternoon from Edinburgh, Scotland. Hey, you got a Scots in the house. I can't do a Scottish accent to save my life. It's a bony what's that? It's a bony cereal, but it's not oatmeal. That's an old ad. You probably don't know that ad if you're Scottish, but there was an oatmeal brand whose name escapes me. Because Scottish people know oatmeal really good. Is that what it is? But at the end of it, they're giving the oatmeal to like a Scottish guy, and he goes, "Aye, it's a bonny cereal, but it's not oatmeal." It's just the weirdest thing. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's all about location, right? Like if you go in there and you got yourself a strip view, it's going to be more expensive at Signature than if you get in a view of the Virgin Hotel, the east side of Vegas, you know. So here's the paddock. This is a big parking lot. They should be renting this out for special events if they haven't already. Man, that's good. It's big in there, you know. Got 360 people watching this weird thing. This weird forgotten part. Look at this. You got security down here. They're already looking at me. What you doing? What you doing looking at me? She's driving her own car. She's driving her own car for security. Can we please get them a vehicle that's not going to put miles on her car? She's driving her own car, or it doesn't look like a security vehicle, but this is a security person inside wearing all yellow. Oh, by the way, if you're on Patreon, patreon.com/not leaving Las Vegas, or you're a channel member, you now have unlocked access to a 7-minute long 4K, 60 frames per second, perfect, no image noise. Looks great. It's a walkthrough of the Treasure Island. It's like ASMR. There's no talking over it. I recorded that on Friday. I did the color corrections and rendered it and uploaded it yesterday. So consider joining channel memberships. Consider joining Patreon. I like Patreon more than channel members because they don't take like 35% on Patreon. But if you're on either of those, go check them out. You get unlocked access to extra videos that I do. Posting up those photos this week too that I took screenshots, weird screenshots from my phone. There you go. Andrew's an F1 fan. Well, Andrew, here's the deal, man. I'm gonna tell you some inconvenient stuff here. Now, I'm happy you're an F1 fan. We don't dislike the fans, we dislike the overall organization that is causing issues here in this town with how we have to live. So Andrew, if you feel F1 hate, it's not you, buddy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is they need to clean this out, man. This is gross. Look at this. Check this out, guys and gals. Guys and gals, gals and guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Whoa. There is so much trash down there, bro. Let's zoom in a little bit. Punch it. Shakalaka. Look at that. This is the Harbor Island. I'm yelling to be over the cars. Wow. Dude. I'll show you why it looks like that in a minute. What do you guys think of that? Is that not epically gross? And look what the water stops and gets clean right there. Is that not epically gross, man? Tell me what you think. Wow. Stinks too, man. Stagnant water. You're gonna get your mosquitoes with your dengue and stuff. Dude, what? Cereal? Are you cereal? Oh no, I'm walking over here. Ah! Seriously, gross. All right, I am so 100% coming back here and getting this. Oh my gosh, dude. This looks like, oh, it stinks so bad. This reminds me of when I was a kid up in Canada and there was this like lake and the water wasn't circulating right and it gets stagnant. This is epic. Wow, look at all that, man. The people live in the tunnels, like you know this, right? So there's the tunnel entrances. Share this with somebody immediately. Say, you gotta get in on this. Look at this stuff. Dude, what do we got down here? Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, we got a flipped over shopping cart, bike tires. There's a wheelchair right down there. You got mattresses. There's all sorts of storage containers. There's another mattress right here, like a gym mat right here. You got an electric scooter from one of the rental companies, I'm certain. Completely effing trashed, guys. More like pallets for people. And then over here you got, see, remember I told you, there's a reason that guy's pushing that cart. There's a cart like what that guy had. Oh man. You got ducks just walking around all this going bang, 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 bang. You got, look at, what is that? There's a chair, you got an office chair over there. You got like ducks. You got more mattresses, more mats. So you can see what this is that people sleep on these mats down here, of course, right? Oh, by the way, subscribe if you're into this, because you know you don't see this anywhere else on YouTube live streams. You don't. I mean, I'm not bragging, I'm telling you the truth. More matches, a box spring, I think, or a mattress, get a mattress, which means that people are bringing these things into the tunnels over there, and then they're like living inside of the tunnels. As you may not know, that happens, but that totally happens. Dude, got car parts. Wow, looks like California. That's what's migrating. Okay, maybe that's your opinion. I don't know that homeless people come to Vegas to be homeless. It's worse in California. And then there's the entrance to the tunnels where all this stuff is coming out. They got in on the supposed illegal dumping of the Boring Company. What? But Coach showed us a bunch of used mattresses in Winchester. Okay, well, I like Coach too. Did he ever show you the tunnels like this? This is crazy. Make the like button jealous and hit the button and subscribe with the button. Cool of you guys to do. So this is what we're looking at. Oh, Fatal's not even watching me. Thanks, Fatal. So that's what it is. So then over here you got this break where the water gets a little bit cleaner, but it's still skunk water. It's still stagnant, but you got ducks in the water, which is kind of interesting. This used to not look like this, I'm going to tell you, because years and years ago, I used to have to walk down here because we worked with timeshare and I was with Wyndham. And it used to not look this bad, but it's gotten to a point now where look, you got into, it was like a chair from a hotel. It really is. Luggage, another hotel chair down here, right there. Look, there's a Republic Services, that's our waste collection for, you know, solid waste. Public Services trash bins. These like look like they're pool, like from the pool or something. These are perfectly formed to go on lawn chairs. And we got, look at this, man. I mean, can I just point this out? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 10 of them actually. There's 10 mattresses, coolers. Yeah, man. It's not the way to do it, Douglas. So now do you see now? Do you totally understand why when the F1 went off, which again, let's point it out, that's the paddock where the billionaires go. So there was a big effort to clean up these tunnels, and they put all the homeless folks in the tunnels on notice that they're cleaning up the tunnels. Get out of the tunnels. Do you see why now? Because let's assume that somebody from the F1 says, oh cool, I know Virgin, it's a brand from Europe, it's right there. And then they decide, because it's November and it's not like it's hot, they said, well, let's take a walk. It's only about 7-8 minutes to walk down to the Virgin Hotel. And here they walk and they see this and they go, really? This is the city of Las Vegas? I mean, dude, there's people peeing in bottles and throwing it out here. That's what this is. So, you know, here's what it is. This is called Harbor Island. Okay, well, not anymore. It's called the Harmon, you know, because it's nicer. So it had a reputation, Harbor Island. It's now called the Harmon. You can see I'm not lying to you. The sign says Harbor Island on it over here. Now, Harbor Island is a weekly hotel. Now, you know, it's an apartment. They call it an apartment. It's a weekly hotel. But it's a place where if you're not in the tunnels, you might stay here because it's cheap and you get, you know, cable television. Probably have to pay for wireless internet, but you get phone service, air conditioning. There'll be a little kitchen inside there with a proper stove, full-size refrigerator. You'll have a bathroom with a bathtub in it. So this is the Harbor Island, it used to be called. Now it's called the Harmon. Welcome to the Harmon. It sounds more glamorous than Harbor Island. But you can see why it's called Harbor Island, right? It's actually kind of a cool name. Oh, don't want to get hit by a car. Because we have this here. So we got this. And look at the ducks. MR ducks. MR not ducks. OSMR. CDED-BD feets. CDED-BD beaks. MR ducks. So yeah. I mean, like, what's cool about this is that this water, this grass is just growing, man. And we have another tunnel. That's not a tunnel entrance. It's just a bridge that goes over there. So there it is, man. Harbor Island, dude. Those ducks sound like me. I don't think those are ducks. I think you're making those noises, sir. You're making those noises. You're sounding like a duck. Now let's just be honest here. Like Harbor Island, the Harmon. The Harmon. Welcome to the Harmon. Sir, welcome to the Harmon, sir. Can I have our portier take your bags to the room? Of course, we have Americana. This place burned down years ago. It was like a meth pipe or something. For real, so I'm not joking. It's been rebuilt like a long time ago. It's just way rebuilt now, but that's what it was back then. Welcome to the Harmon, sir. Can I have our poacher kill take your bags? Yes, never mind that man. He is what we call in Las Vegas tweaking. Yes, yes, yes. So in the morning, we bring out our greatest selection of crack pipes for you, sir. Oh, dude. Tom and Cheryl watching from our sunny garden in the UK where it's 27. Woo woo. It will be 90 degrees here. You can't see nothing. It'll be 90 degrees here today, man. 27 in the UK. Loving it. Enjoy that 27. That's not normal for the UK, right? I mean, y'all are like enjoying some early spring warmth there, aren't you? Folks, if you don't know this, 27 is like 88 degrees or something. No trespassing allowed. So when back in the day, when I was working time. By the way, I want to sell here. I'm Steven. This is the guy blah blah blahing to you. Subscribe, dude. Here's the thing. I want to share like this is like our time together. Like I'm just a regular person, honestly. I'm not super rich. I'm not like staying at the penthouse. I stayed at the penthouse with the signature. None of that business. So if you like this kind of like relationship, subscribe. We give you other videos too. But I remember I worked timeshare a long time ago, you know. And oh shoot. Watch that first step, sir. It's a doozy. This grass has big, giant, huge dents taken out of it. And since I live in Vegas and there's no grass anywhere, I'm not sure how to walk on grass. So when I worked in timeshare, we had this really cool guy named Robert. Not gonna say his last name, but Robert's a nice guy. Older guy, and he worked with the timeshare boss over at Carriage House a long time ago. He's from Washington, and the company in Carriage House called Vacation International. They put an E at the end, so it's classier. Right? Anyway, so Robert, I guess his car broke down somewhere in like Bullhead City, and he needed a way to make some money to fix his car, so he called up our timeshare guy. His name is Joey. And he was like, Joey, I need to get back to Vegas. You know, I need to get my car fixed. Can I work with you? Can I send some tours to the timeshare company? So I guess, you know, he got into town, and then Joey put him up here at the Harbor Island. So true story, right? I hate when I have to say true story. Like the president says, true story, it really happened. But, you know, so anyways, Robert stayed one night at Harbor Island, now called the Harmon. They repainted it, so it sounds classy. He stayed one night at this place. And the next day, you look so tired. And I said, what happened, man? He goes, oh, man, Joey put me up at that place, Harbor Island. It's like 3 in the morning, and I get woken up. There's somebody banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom. So what the heck? Boom, boom, boom. Because you can see the doors, right? Like if we zoom, you can see the doors are just there. Like there's the door. It's not like a hotel. You need a key card to get up the elevator. Boom, boom, boom. So what was it? He goes, man, it was a drug dealer trying to get his money from somebody who robbed him. I had to call the cops. The cops had to come out. Security's out there. And I'm like, I'm not the guy, man. That guy was here yesterday. I'm here today. I don't know what good that guy is. I thought I was going to effing die. I'm like, welcome to Harbor Island, fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. So then a couple of years back, we should probably revisit this. This is a great topic for a video on the channel, so subscribe if you haven't done so. A couple of years back, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, which makes up the cities of North Las Vegas, Henderson, and Las Vegas, and the city and the county and everything all together, they put out a list of the places with the most 911 trouble calls in the whole city, and like second on the list, or maybe even first, was this place right here. So then when Virgin's like, hey man, yeah, we're gonna buy the Hard Rock, it'll be great. I'm like, okay, good luck with all that. So now you got fresh water, baby. Look at this. This comes from the Las Vegas Wash, dude. The fresh water. Nobody's paying attention to anything I said. Everybody's talking to Steve D, which is totally great. I love that. Let's see here. So I don't know. What is a regular person? I'm a regular person. I'm a person who doesn't get free comps and stay at the... I don't have the means to stay at the penthouse suite of every property. You know, I don't finagle my way into getting the Westgate to put me in the Elvis Presley suite. I just do my thing on here. I have a job. I work 5 days a week. I have another job that I'm learning right now. I'm a regular person. All right. So what's weird about this is that somebody spray painted over the words private property. They just spray painted, now it says private. So this is a very tunnel, which, by the way, no, I don't think that Arnold Schwarzenegger, John Connor are going to shoot down this little causeway. There's some ducks down here. What the fuck? Man, it smells really bad here. Wow. And that's the entrance to the tunnels. Kind of messed up. Anyway. Yep. I'm not gonna talk because everybody's just talking to one another, so I'll let you guys discuss. Here, I'll give you a topic. Corn pops are neither corn nor pops. Discuss. Man, I was on a bit of a good energy vibe there. I thought people were actually driving with me. But congratulations, Steve D, for whatever you did, because a lot of congratulations are coming to you. I wasn't able to read all your chats. I was telling nothing and trying to be like, you know, trying to listen to Nirvana. Here we are now, entertain us. It's all good. Yeah, Steve D came to Vegas. Congrats on your trip, brother. He was on our stream a few times. Australian Pink Floyd show. So, what do they sing at the Australian Pink Floyd show? It's not Hey You, it's I. Oi, you! Oi, you! Out there on the road! Can you touch me? Oi, you! That is a bad joke that I'm cracking myself up with. Oi, you! I give 100%, bro. Channel's not working lately, and I don't know why. Look at the cool... So this is something you never see in Vegas, really, because you don't come this way. So down here we have Flamingo Road. We're looking north right now. So you got that tower, which most of you have never probably seen before. That's Wells Fargo Bank Tower over at Hughes Center Parkway. And we have the Silverton and some stuff that you don't generally see. There's a bunch of condos in there that you can live in. They're nice areas. You can see those condos right there behind the trees here. How about those Dallas? Big win last night. Go Stars, go. Go Stars, go, baby. Beat them up in Colorado, of all places. I wish there was a tech industry. You don't think there's a tech industry in Vegas? Pretty much all your self-drive cars are going to come from Vegas. Got huge data centers that Google built, Alphabet. There's tech industry here. You just got to look for it, boss. People mischaracterize Vegas and think it's just a place with a bunch of casinos and slot machines, but that couldn't be further from the truth. We have a biomed industry. We have a tech industry. Obviously, the focus is on the Strip, but I mean, that's all there is here. Steven, will you be streaming on Kick? I don't know what Kick is. I've seen Kick. Isn't Kick that members only thing? I don't have enough of an audience to go to another platform, to be honest with you. I don't have enough of an audience to go to Kick. Kick.com. I was watching, there's this guy that exposes the P words, you know, pedometer files. He exposes pedometer files, and he got real big on Kick because one of the guys that produced Space Jam, I'm not joking, the 1996 version, like this horrible old man, they caught him, the 15-year-old girl. They busted him, thankfully. So yeah, Kick is like a private thing, right? Kick is a joke. Like 5,000 people total. Vitally, yeah, there you go, man. I wanted to watch a video, but can't watch a video unless you pay him money. See, I don't have that audience. There's other big streamers in Vegas that could take their audience off YouTube and do it all fan supported. I can't. I'm just so eternally grateful. This is weird. They closed this up. I'm just so eternally grateful that I get what we get on Patreon, you know? Put on Patreon stuff, we do channel memberships. This is how weird YouTube is. Do you guys want to hear a weird thing about YouTube money so you can understand how the creators you like? I might not be your favorite, I'm just the only guy streaming right now. Do you guys want to hear how big, bad, and weird YouTube is? Say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat. I'm going to tell you anyways. Some of you want to know. So, on YouTube, we have 160 plus channel members. Thank you so much for being a channel member. I can't change my pricing or delete a tier on YouTube. I started off with Patreon was $1.99 and channel members was $1.99. And then I realized, like, after YouTube takes their 30 or 40%, it's so little. So on Patreon, I was able to keep everybody on that tier and then make my new tier for new signups $4.99 because I think it's worth it. And it's like only pennies a day, really, over the course of a month. but I can't do that on YouTube. See, if I try to change my tiers up, I can't turn that tier off. It would cancel all my $1.99 channel members on YouTube. So what that means is that on Patreon, I have 93 people on Patreon. Thank you so much to everybody. You got a, by the way, Patreon, you got an extra video last night. Patreon.com/NotLeavingLasVegas will give you a 4K 60 frames per second walkthrough of the Treasure Island for just being there and supporting us. We make $470 off 93 beautiful folks on Patreon, and I have over 160 channel members. We make $120 a month, and then YouTube takes after their cut. That's after YouTube's cut, and I can't adjust anything on channel memberships without kicking all of you off of the $1.99 tier and pissing you off and making you hate me. Whereas on Patreon, some of you guys have been there since the start and you're still paying $1.99 and getting those extra videos and stuff. And then when new people come to Patreon, they see $4.99, which I still think is very fair. That's how YouTube just screws us in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of wild. See, but you could have 5 people all filming Vegas at once and you're the ringleader. Kick sounds interesting. If you guys want to email me about how great Kick is, maybe I'll take another look. I'll show you my email. Send me an email, nllvcontact@gmail.com, nllvcontact@gmail.com, nllvcontact@gmail.com. Our temperature's gone up nearly 2 full degrees since we started. Actually 1.4 degrees. Oh, you have to apply for Kick. Sup, Aaron says, well, you got to try. Yes, you're correct. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. You can tell me I'm negative, I'm positive. I don't know, whatever you think. My thoughts on trying random things at this point in my 43 years in life and 5 years into YouTube is that if I try stuff on YouTube and it fails, I still have an audience. But if I take and I start a whole entire new project, it's difficult for me because I'm working an extra job. Like I'm working a full-time job. I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning to do another project that I'm trying to learn that works off East Coast time. And I'm doing the YouTube stuff. So I just sometimes don't have enough to shoehorn in an extra thing. That's all it is. I love you guys. You're right though. You never know until you try. You're completely 100% correct on all that. I'm not disagreeing with you. You know, it's been years since we've been inside of the Virgin Hotel. And we'll see if things have changed because they kicked out the casino operator, Mohegan Sun, out of Connecticut is no longer going to be operating the casino. I remember when this was the Hard Rock, you know, up here in these window boxes, what you had back then was rock and roll memorabilia, which was a big draw to come here. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my selfie stick off so I look a little less conspicuous, maybe. Twitch is better than Kick. Yeah, Twitch, Kick. There's a lot of things out there, man. I like to see the diversity. I really do. So we've stayed at the Virgin Hotel. They had us come in and they comped us a room. We liked it. It's a neat little place. If I'm being totally frank with you, I think this place is worth checking out. You just gotta go past the weirdness of Harbor Island. You know what I'm saying? I worked online before. I know it all adds up with the page hits and the time people spend watching. Oh, Deb's got it all figured out. I love you, Deb. You've been watching a long time. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that sometimes having a laser focus or a scattered focus for me personally, Deb. You're not wrong, Deb. You're not wrong. It sounds like you've got a lot figured out that I don't have. I'd love to hear from you if you want to email me. Let's see. I'm going to find a bathroom and I'll turn my camera off for a minute so you guys will know that I'm not disappeared off the face of the map of the earth. I am really impressed that this software does that now. That's wild. I didn't lose everybody and it managed to let me resume it. Hello, that is great. Woo, Prism. You've done some good updates. You got some good juju going on, Prism Live. All right, here we are. Yeah, so Virgin hosts a weird thing in there and it acts dumb. And so anyways, can somebody give me a check? Mike, check. Hi, I haven't died. They didn't backroom me. Danny, who's talking about Danny 702? Oh, she didn't come back to Vegas, did she? She's still in Orlando. Hey, we're back. Can somebody tell me if I'm back? If I'm back in the saddle again? Somebody tell me. Do we look good? Hi. Can somebody please answer me? That 30-second delay. I should see something soon that says, yeah, we can see you. Hey, there you go. Hi. Thank you, Ernie. Okay, good. All right, so we just walked into the Virgin and then poof, No connection. No connection, but that's okay. Happens. This is Virgin Hotel. And across, we have Serene. I should have shown you because it's a really cool alternative place. So let's get this. Can you share this with somebody, please? Because they need to know that I'm back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. We had 500 people before. What happened was Prism ate my stream for dinner and it also crashed. It did a crash. So anyway, love y'all. Yeah, so we was talking about Twitch and about Kick and about this and about that. And I like the idea. I like the idea of people getting paid for their work. Paid for your work? You son of a bitch. You should be working for free. How dare you have a Patreon? Anybody join Patreon on this stream? If you join Patreon today, let me know. If you guys were nice enough to do that. You probably didn't. That's okay. What are the 15 down? What is area 15? 51. What is area 51 is what you're asking. Ibrahim, you're the gentleman that emailed me from the UK. I'm intimidated by your smartness. If that's you, Ibrahim. I think that must be you, right? Anyway. Yeah, you're very smart. You talk big words. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about no big words. I'm stupid. Anyway, we're out here on Harmon Avenue. Kind of like the Lost and Forgotten part of Vegas. It might be like a MedMen dispensary. There's some dining over here. The Kiss. The Kiss Psycho Mini Golf used to be here and then it moved over across the way. Are you expecting busy Memorial Day? Most certainly. I don't expect a busy Memorial Day. It's always busy. Memorial Day is like the second last weekend of the month, or is it the last weekend of the month this time around? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So I'm going to show you one of our favorite pizza places. I'm pretty sure they're open right now. It's called Joe's New York Pizza. It's down here. It's expensive pizza, but it's really good. And there's one also at the outlet center. People often ask me that question, and I tell them it's down here, dude. So there you go. I've actually stayed 2 nights in the Virgin. We had somebody who watches the channel give me their room for free. And then we had them invite us. Yeah, there's MedMen. It's a dispensary. Now, this building here used to be a place that did gourmet poutine, which isn't really poutine. It's a Canadian food. It was there. It's gone now. I'm not surprised they couldn't survive COVID. I mean, you know. So, Virgin Hotel. They had picketers out here. I guess they're gone now. They had a 2-day strike against the hotel. Also, news at Virgin is that they're no longer having their casino floor managed by the Mohegan Sun, which is a band of Native American tribe out of Connecticut. They're doing their own thing now. It's not like it's going to make it any busier. You know, like, if they're smart, they would join M-Life rewards and advertise that they can take M-Life play and you get all your comps here, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they've carved out their niche as like an events place with some conventions that come through once in a while. I love the landscaping out here though, it's nice. You get all these cactuses, which I don't know the name of, but that is some serious cacti. Just wham, right in my hand. That'd be a viral video. White Castle, Dunkin', Sbarro, swankiest 7-Eleven. Liquor World, Tropical Smoothie. Then the strip is down here this ways. Happy Mother's Day to all. What's up, Bernie? It's warming up out there. Yeah, I got some water. We're gonna put the widget on. Get the widget up here. It's now 78. It's actually warmed up 2.5 degrees since we started our stream just an hour or so ago. Some fathers are mothers, some mothers are fathers, some parents are some are more. Joe's New York Pizza, Shack's Big Chicken. Is that Shack's still? I think it is. Yeah. We're right by the airport, so there's that. Nice and loud. The airport is literally just down the road right here. So that's where you're at there. And the Hofferbras. UNLV's down here. So if you're down here, I suggest you go down to UNLV because they have some pretty chill campus out here in Vegas. It's a nice little place. Yeah, Caroline wants an Abyssinian. Those are thousands of dollars, dog. They are. Across the street, I think this is one of those deals where you've got to absolutely press the button or else it doesn't work for you. There it is. We have walking action, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go check out the food options down here off the lost and forgotten part of Las Vegas Strip that nobody ever goes to. So yeah, they have the Oktoberfest here, obviously. There's no such thing as Scotch-toberfest. What? You lied to me, Skinner. Scotch-toberfest. 77, 78 in St. Louis. 77 in St. Louis. City of brotherly love. Wow. Don't park here. Be in trouble. Why are you putting this up random? It's so weird. Ferrero's. This is the place that lost $1 million, they say. So Ferraro's. Whoa, a cityscape. Thanks, Theme Pro. Theme Pro is the only super chat today. Thank you, Theme Pro. I appreciate you for super chatting $1.49. Steven, what's your favorite Vegas movie? Oh man, I could watch the original Ocean's 11 a whole bunch. That's a good one. But there's another one called the something. Oh man, it's gonna bug me. Nicolas Cage was in it. Of course, he lives here. He plays a dirty cop, and it all is filmed in Vegas. And it doesn't matter. I can't remember the name of it, but it's Nicolas Cage. It's not leaving Las Vegas. Called The Conscription, The Conspiracy, The Consomething. It's a really good movie. It stars one of those 90s kids who was in like one of those teen TV shows. It's gonna bother the hell out of me. It's not Con Air. It's Nicolas Cage plays a dirty cop with a partner, and it's a crime drama movie, and it takes place in Vegas, and they filmed it off the Strip. They didn't just fall back on the backdrop of Vegas. So they didn't just fall back on the Strip. It shows the love, the absolute love that Nicolas Cage really has for this city, and it's gonna bother me. So if somebody can look up Nicolas Cage cop movie Las Vegas setting and tell me, please. It's not gone in 60 seconds. It's called The Blank, and I can never remember it, and I would actually watch it again. It's a pretty darn good movie. So Ferraro's said that's not the mob restaurant. You're thinking of Piero's? The Trust, thank you. The Trust, thank you, Lewis. Lewis is the man today. Thumbs up to Lewis. So this is not the mob one. You're thinking about Piero's. And Piero's is over on Convention Center Drive across the street from the Convention Center. So Ferraro's lost $1 million, they said, in bookings because of the F1 race. Mike Roberts doing a super chat. Thank you, Mike Roberts. Appreciate you, buddy. So there you go. Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday. They're open at 5. So they're not open till 5 today. But there are 7 days a week. So Ferraro's lost $1 million, they say. Then we have all this other stuff down here. Famous Dave's. Everybody knows Famous Dave's. Kiss of Death. The Kiss of Death. Be careful filming in there. Yeah, right. If you guys want to reach out and you guys want to drop us a donation that we get right away and doesn't get stolen halfway by YouTube, it's notleavinglasvegas.com/donate. Thank you so much for your super chats. That does help. Appreciate you. What's the movie called next? The Trust? That was called The Trust. 78 degrees. Man, it's getting warm today. Kratom and CBD and vapes and everything. And yeah, so Azuka. Boba and brew, baby. For Lease. This is the most popular chain in America right now. It's the For Lease. it's a joke because people are losing their businesses all over the place. What the hell is undefeated? There you go, the trust, yeah. So go to patreon.com/not leaving Las Vegas. You guys can buy a year in advance and you get a discount of 10 or 15%. You get extra videos. I posted up a video yesterday and you get extra content. I post stuff there several times a month. Famous Dave's, baby. There's a Famous Dave's off Blue Diamond Road too. It's a little bit bigger, more standalone-ish. It's very smoky in Alberta because of the early wildfires. Kaizen. Sushi and sake. I hope that New York, Famous Joe's New York Pizza's open, but they may not be. They used to be like a basically 24/7 joint. So go check it out. So yeah, Famous Dave's is all over, man. Who joined today? Did I get any kind of oh, I got Cash App. Whoa, Eric O sent me $81 on Cash App. Thank you, Eric, for $81 on Cash App. Dude, you're very generous. That is wild. Big Chicken is here. Is this open? Please be open. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. Oh man, I love this place. I wanted to show you inside here. I thought they were like 24/7 because they're so close to everything. That sucks. This place closed too. Everything's closed down here today. That's the flip side. Shack. Shack's big pimpin' anything that comes his way. There's a Shack, big pimpin', Big Chicken. Everything's closed down here. What a bummer. This place is always hot at night though. Lots of people coming out here, man. They walk over from Virgin, trying to beat that casino prices, you know? Is the Hoffer House open? Whoa! $20 from Mr. DW on to PayPal's. Thank you guys, appreciate you. That was super nice, man. Whoa, dude. It's all coming together. All you gotta do, be online forever. Eventually, people are nice to you. Thanks for being nice to me, guys. Me and my wife and my family, we support all that. I know we appreciate all that support. Shaq is like, Shaq's mama, he loves his mama. She probably one day, she's like, Shaquille, I'll tell you one thing. If they offer you money, just take it. I got this slot company that's trying to offer me money. They do slots. They have this like slot on the app stores, you know? And I guess you can win real money. I don't know about doing a slot review. Somebody told me that they hate it. Look at this Cadillac, presidential limousine service. Somebody told me that they hate when they see YouTubers do slot reviews because they think all the slot companies are scumbags and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's true or not. But they asked me to name my price. Holstein's Burger joining the Cosmopolitan known for its over-the-top burgers and its shakes is closing this summer, Big Fan says. Holstein's? Man. You know, what happens is these folks, we're close to the airport, so you're going to see a lot of business hotels like this down here. What happens is these places, you know, they get a lease. They open up in Vegas. Holstein's been there a real long time, though. They suffered through COVID like the rest of us. So, you know, we're going to go into the Bavarian restaurant and see what it looks like in there. Shaq loves his mother so much that he bought her a cattle. Shaq's a billionaire, I think. I'm not joking. I'm saying figuratively. I think Shaq is... Oh, that noise! Oh, man! So much noise. Today's Mother's Day, Nevada. Yeah. So, I think Shaq's probably literally worth $1 billion if you look up his net worth, but you can never tell for real. But he works with everybody, right? He works with the general. I think they hired him on as the Papa John spokesperson. They said Papa John himself was a racist, apparently, so they got rid of him and hired out Shaq. Which, I mean, in itself has some really interesting connotations, right? You got a guy, they say he's racist, so you hire a black personality to clean up your image. What does that say you're doing? some people might argue that's pandering. What do you say? So he's an investor? Okay, cool. You didn't hire him, he's an investor. Very good. Thank you for the correction, Marianne. Is it Marianne? I can't see my chats because my iPhone gets dimmed. He's having a water break here. Oh, this is gross. Wow. That's a gross looking plant. And a significant investor in general. See, Shaq was smart. He did good stuff with his money. Sounds like he put his money in businesses he thought would make money. This is kind of gross. So this is a healthy looking one of these, right? And this is a really unhealthy diseased one. See all the bugs. They're not alive anymore, but they were alive at some point. Let's see here. It is, man. He was humble and wasn't always that rich when he was younger. I mean, wasn't he kind of rich out of the gate though? And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying, wasn't he kind of like drafted and put on the Orlando Magic and made a millionaire overnight? And that's okay too. It's 80 degrees in Central California. That's hot for northern NorCal, isn't it? This time of the year, isn't that a little bit warm? Yeah, we've gone up 2.5 degrees, 2.6 degrees since we started our stream here, 74, 76 at the start. Every live blogs off the strip. I'll be arriving to Vegas on Tuesday. Thank you. Let's see here. Stephen Lake is here. What's up, buddy? What side of Vegas? We're just right now on the very tippy east side of the strip. Tippy east side, looking at the Virgin Hotel. There's a guy who's a sign spinner out here. Like William Shatner, who took Priceline stock as payment all those years for Priceline ads. Priceline negotiator. Then he cashed out. Nice. Hope to bump into you. I like William Shatner. I seen a video where William Shatner was in a wheelchair though. But like 2-3 years ago, he went into space. What is that? All these airplanes coming and going out of Vegas. I'll be out Friday morning. I need this vacation. Sounds good, Captain. Ain't no cars waving at me, buddy. Wall Street Warlord. I'm just enjoying some water here. So we're gonna take a brief break as we stare at Virgin Hotel and order a Harmon in Paradise. Paradise Road because this is Paradise, Nevada. You're technically not in the strip right. You're not in Las Vegas right now. You're in Paradise. It's like a little tax haven that they built up. So that's what they did. We got to go around to Flamingo, and then we're gonna go up Flamingo to see what that's like. Okay. My favorite donut shop. Oh man, we're Krispy Kreme. We're just boring. Ronald's Donuts are overrated, I'll tell you. If you're in Cali, I don't hate you because I said that, so don't be stupid. But Ronald's Donuts opened up here last year, and everybody lined up for an hour to get a freaking donut. And yeah, we did it too at the office. We sent somebody down. The first day they sold out. And the second day, we got them and we ate them, and they're donuts. It's not like we're in Scottsdale. And there's a donut shop, and it's called Alien Donuts or UFO Donuts or Area 51 Donuts or something in Scottsdale, Arizona. And their gimmick is they open at 5 or 6 in the morning, and once they're sold out, they close for the day. So there you go. Yeah, I have no plan B either, Marianne. I got to make my life work now. The U.S. could definitely use more healthy food chains. Tons of commercials for fast food. Talking about Randy's Ronald's. Oh, you're right. Randy's Donuts. Thanks, Jeff. I'm telling you, man, my mind lately is not very great, not very focused, not very good. And it's kind of troublesome to me. Sometimes I worry about my mental health capacity. But I know that it's just probably lack of sleep and too much stress. And I de-stress and do some meditations. Get off the caffeine and stuff totally. I'm still using a little bit every day, trying to get off of that stuff because it's killer. I did it before. It's a lot easier before. 79. It's now 79. It's gone up 3.5 degrees on the street. sign spinner's not spinning. Spin the sign, bro. Come on, spin it. Spin it. I mean, the company is called Aaron Sign Spinners. There's a great sign spinner on the corner of Decatur and Sahara out of here. It's this little, like, wire-thin black dude that wears gold hot pants and big boots, and like that dude spins that sign and throws it up into the air 15 times. It falls down on his hands. He's whipping around. I think I've seen him on roller skates before, and I'm like, bro, what are they paying you for that? I hope they're paying you great amounts of money for that performance you're putting on. He's like a freaking acrobat. This guy belongs in a Cirque du Soleil show. This guy is very pale. Wear some sunscreen, my man. Worry about you. The sun out here will get you, by the way. I'm gonna have to start wearing sunscreen because I'm worried. I mean, I've got freckles. I'm Ukrainian. It runs in my family. Every year I look at my freckles and wonder what it might be. I couldn't do that job, bro. I handed out porno cards on the strip for a bit. I hated it, every minute of it. It was before iPhones and iPods. I couldn't afford an iPod. No, it was after iPods. Dude. They're closed. Everything's closed here. I'm such a jackass for coming down. So we got the Hoffer House. The day's closed. Carl's Donuts. I've never had Carl's Donuts. It's really loud out here, dude. I wonder if my man from the other night came out here. He was from Germany. Probably didn't. What was his name? Magnus, I think it was. 6 foot 6 inches tall. Carl's Donuts in town. They do vegan donuts. Let's be honest. I've had Carl's Donuts. That's a benefit for working for our company. Like, people just drop random stuff off to you. The other day, somebody from Togo's dropped off sandwiches. I tried to keep one for the wife, and somebody at the office stole it, ate it, pooped it out. So I told her, I'm like, oh, I got a really cool turkey sandwich sub for you. Oh, she was so happy. Oh, wow, Togo's. And then somebody at my office stole it. They probably thought it was just free. Even though I said, oh, loudly, I'll take it, cool. And I put it in the fridge. But I ended up buying her Subway. Not the same as high quality stuff. 7-Eleven, White Castle, not much to see here. Let's go over down this way. Never saw a slapper that wasn't from south of the border under 6'3". That was me. Yeah, I did that for a couple of days, and then the guy tried not to pay us. And it was back in my pre-Jesus days, and I got really mad, and I started cussing him out, and I said, I'm gonna go to the newspaper and tell them about how you're treating all these guys who can't speak any English. And then he paid me magically. I mean, we were desperate. Like, you know how, I don't know if you've ever been, this was in 2007, so it was a long time ago, but I don't know if you've ever been so desperate that if you don't get money in your hand right now, you're not having dinner. I hope you've never been that way, but I've been that way too many damn times in my life, and and I'm ending that now. So you have to fight for it sometimes. It is tough. There's 4 people in my office, and they all heard me say it, and they all agreed. But I should have labeled it, you're right. So there, you're correct. The Virgin was famous back in the day when it was the Hard Rock. They had the joint at the Hard Rock. Like, when I say the joint at Hard Rock was a famous place, what I mean is that the first ever act that played the joint at Hard Rock was Paul McCartney. So, yeah. But I don't know what they call it now. Maybe it's called 24 Oxford, because that's what the sign says up here. Could be. Frank Marino's Divas is here. Man, Lee Bryce. They have Wu-Tang Clan. Get your Wu-Tang going. So we're walking down Paradise Road. So across the street we have strip club. If you're just joining us, Ferraro's is one of the companies that claim they lost over $1 million in revenue from the F1. So even on my local news here in Edmonton, they interviewed a guy who was moving to Vegas, and they asked him where he was going to live. He said, I don't know, maybe a hostel or in a tunnel. What a stupid thing to do. Sorry, man, you shouldn't move here when you don't have any means. There was a YouTuber, and he said he was moving here, and he was my viewer, and I was all for it. And then when he called me on the road from like Utah, he was asking me where the food bank was, and I'm like, dude, what? Yeah, like he came into town looking for a food bank. I hope you guys, when you do a move, I mean, it's tough, man. Vegas is no joke. This place is hard to be broken. Like, this is not an easy place to be broke. Not a ton of social services out here, my friends. You don't want to stay at the Spectra on Paradise. You know, this used to be a Red Roof Inn, but it's not anymore. It's called the Spectra. A lot of things changed out here, so yeah. You can see there's a red roof because they got that pink. They painted this wagon pink. It used to be red. It had a canopy on it. Now it's just pink. So, hey Steven, how do I do a donation through YouTube? Patricia says. Oh, thanks, Patricia. So there's options. The first thing to do, if you want to do it outside and make it easy, you can go to notleavinglasvegas.com/donate there. And if you don't have a PayPal account, you don't need one. You can use a debit or a credit card. They take 6%. Or there's Cash App. But if you want to do it on YouTube, by the chat box, there's a little $sign somewhere. And if you have your billing set up, if you don't, they'll walk you through it. Thank you so much for considering donating. That's very nice of you, Patricia. Thank you. Yeah, so Patricia, notleavinglasvegas.com/donate will take you to a page with a bunch of links on it. But like I say, if you can't do that, or no, I think that actually takes you straight to PayPal. Yeah. But yeah, you guys can use YouTube. There's a little $sign near the chat box. It's very odd these hotels that you say are bad have nice cars. Back in the day, these places would say wrecks. I don't know. If you want to stay there, I mean, maybe I should start putting my money in there and start doing those I stayed at the dangerous hotel in Vegas videos. I'll get some clicks. Steve, the guy from Edmonton is taking all his savings out of his bank and still having a massive garage sale to sell everything he owns. And he flies out on Wednesday to Vegas to start his new chapter. Is he an American? That's my first question. Is he an American? Because you can't just come here and stay here forever. Does he have permanent residency? Is he an American? Is he lying? Does he have a job lined up with an employer? I don't know the procedure for opening a bank account in the United States. I do know that you probably wouldn't want to come down and use your Canadian bank account forever. So this is the future development of the Seagull Group. Seagull Group has Seagull Suites around town. Now you can see this place, it's been sitting empty for a really long time, but they finally announced that they're going to be doing something with this in the upcoming years. What's up there? Canadian Steven. Oh yeah, I'm a Canadian too. I don't always watch your streams, but when I do, your AM stream looks good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, the cell phone networks have improved a great deal since COVID. I think they actually throttled them down during COVID-19. I think they reduced the amount of data they were pumping. There are tens of millions that stay illegally. There are, you know, like some of them. We knew a guy in Cali. My uncle is a contractor. This guy did drywall, paint, plaster, and that guy was that guy was bought somebody's social security number. So do you remember we were on the other side about an hour plus ago, and I was showing you those tunnels? This is where that tunnel goes, and it comes out on this side. So there it is. I still have like a chair down here. It's not as bad as the other side. Yeah, we're going to take a nicer camera. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got to 72,600 subscribers, so we've actually gained around 3,000, 4,000 subscribers in the last 6 months. Is it fast enough for me? Never, but at least the good thing about you guys subscribing is I got great subscribers. My subscribers actually come back and watch my videos. A lot of channels will make it big and get a subscriber that never comes back to them. Just because I'm an idiot. I want to walk this way. We got the tunnel entrances over here. Yeah, the Seagull properties are not generally the best. They're weekly hotels as well. Oh man, so we got somebody's cart here. It's all busted up. It takes a lot to break this. I don't know what would have happened to have them shatter that. Smashed over somebody's head, maybe. Oh, okay, it cuts off. Smells like urine. That matters to you. A lot. A lot. Excuse me. I've been watching you for years. I appreciate the info and insight. Okay. Has everyone stayed at Fontainebleau? If so, how does it compare to Cosmo? I've heard the Fontainebleau's rooms are really, really nice if you can afford them. We got like some old stuff from the top of the building out here. And you can see they're going to be doing something to it. They ripped off the front, but this has looked like this for years. This is not like new out here, you know? I'm gonna take it to the other side. All right, you can see that this was the Something Sweets Tropicana. It might have been the Seagull Sweets Tropicana. And if you look carefully at the sign here, I'll try to zoom in for you guys. Separate my mind. I know. Don't believe it's sad. Slit my throat is all I ever. Whoa! MK, if you're watching, say your name. Dude, MK just dropped $100 bomb into PayPal. Wowza. That's the biggest PayPal we've had in 6 months? A year? MK, I don't want to say your name because some people get mad. They're like, I need my privacy. MK, thank you. Wow, and I was singing Red Hot Chili Peppers and hurting your eardrums. Silver Sevens! Used to be the Terribles. Wow, that was cool, man. Thank you, MK. Speak up, my man. Speak up. Tell me who MK is. I'd love to hear. Wow. Miss living at 4,200. Oh, you lived here. How was it? This place looks pretty good, actually. I gotta say, this place is probably nice. Got the fences around there. I don't know if it's guard gated. Huh. 4,200. Somebody misses living here. MK Greek couple says nice. I met Greek couple. I met Greek couple down on the Fremont streets. This is what this looks like. I wonder what they're gonna build here. I mean, this is a massive opportunity to do something really cool, but Seagull generally just does hospitality. This is obviously like an office building, you know? Now, if they're smart, they do something interesting here and put a big brand here. Patricia says it's my girlfriend's tablet. Oh. So, was that you, Patricia? Yeah, man, that was me. Thank you so much, Patricia. You may not be Patricia. I don't know. But you might be Patricia. I don't know. Thank you so much to the person on Patricia's account. Is there still a golf place up here? So Silver Sevens, this used to be Terrible's Hotel and Casino, and then it switched to Silver Sevens. We used to eat here a whole lot. It is a locals geared place, locals oriented. They have a little restaurant on the second level, prime rib, steak fajitas, steak fajitas. Oh, Campbell, you're gonna make him mad, aren't you? Steak fajitas. And oh, now there's a Chick-fil-A down here. Remember when Chick-fil-A was like soup du jour? So DXL. Oh, this is a golf place. Is this a golf place? I think it is. Yep. And then tons of land that nobody's building on down here. These guys used to have unlimited fries. Terrible's is a local gas station chain. Now they're based out of Illinois. And the hotel just lost their license, or they didn't want to renew it. So this is the strip over here. And actually, I remember a long time ago in a galaxy far away, there was a resort right here at this property line we'll come up to called Key Largo, I believe it was. And it wasn't a very nice little hotel. It may have been kind of one of those dumpy, 90s hotels that gets lost to time. You see that a lot in Orlando. Like, if you've never been to Orlando, I've only been once. I'm not an expert, but here's what I know. International Drive in Orlando is kind of where all the resorts are lined up. And, throughout the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, when everything went just crazy wild, everything kind of just goes boom. And the little properties, they get bought out by big corporations. And if they get bought out, they fell into kind of disrepair. So this place here, it burned down one day. And then the building just sat for a long time, and now it's just a blank plot of land. Prime for development, probably, very likely, this is also zoned for like a casino hotel development. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? When I was a kid, I thought that was a Beach Boys song. It's not really a Beach Boys song. When you got John Stamos singing it with them, it's not a Beach Boys song. Look at this. Yeah, right here. Literally. There's the foundations. The foundations of the old Key Largo Hotel are right here. Lost to time. It used to be known as Terrible Herbs. It's still known as Terrible's Herbs out here, but not the Terrible's Hotel. So down here we got the back end of the Stephen. That is such a crappy thing I just said. They don't want to call it a paddock because of Stephen Paddock. And if you don't know who that was the psychopath, horrible, devil-possessed, evil person that shot up people. So this is actually a paddock, right? So that's what this is. This is a racing paddock. But they said, we're not going to call it that because we don't, the people of Las Vegas, we're sensitive to you. Here's a bridge. It goes over Flamingo. Now local businesses are going to lose millions. But we're sensitive to you. We want the people of Las Vegas to be our friends. No, you don't. This is an old hotel site. You can see the Sphere in the distance. We're going to actually walk all the way up this way. Go past the Tuscany. Meet me at the Tuscany. Firefly moved. There's a place here that almost killed people with salmonella poisoning years ago. They were actually on Paradise right here, and they shut down for a little bit. And then they shut that location down and moved. And they have more than one location in town. Help us reach our new heights. Be part of the journey. What you could do here, but it'll never happen, is you could build some affordable housing units here, but that's not going to happen. Vegas doesn't give a damn about affordable housing. We don't care. We're just like, how much is a condo? $7.2 million. Why? Because you can see the strip. Now, condos are not $7.2 million in the valley. However, what I have been told, and I can't prove it because... So up here, I'll show you something that you don't know. Something nobody knows. So see that there? So you got, my finger's huge. So you got the Paris, the one in the middle, the second largest one here, that's the Waldorf Astoria, right? So the Waldorf Astoria has condo towers on the top level. You don't know that they exist because they're what realtors will call pocket listings. I don't know if they still use that term, but that's the term I was taught by the wife who knows stuff. And so pocket listings, are listings that a realtor never puts up onto the MLS, which will soon to not even matter because there's a big lawsuit. And so they just will be like, they call up somebody, call up guy in Silicon Valley. Hey man, we got the $14 million place on the top of the Waldorf. Do you want to invest? Sure. And you can't tour them. Like the mortgage on a $10 million place is $70,000 a month. You know, more money a month than many people make in a year, which is fine. Bahama Breeze I've eaten here in the past, but that was in 2005, a long time ago, 2004. All this is kind of brand new retail over here. I'm gonna cross the street because it's boring walking on this side. There used to be Hamada of Japan. My wife and I love teppanyaki, so Benihana for life, but Hamada Japan used to be there and closed down, and then they redeveloped all this stuff. So we're gonna go, see, that's what I'm saying. You see those carts, the poor dude's pulling around a cart with his whole life on it. You think you're having a bad week? Don't even. Just watch my live stream when we go down off the strip. Subscribe to the channel. Steven, a just launched Las Vegas-based real estate company called LVXP has announced a plan to build an experimental mixed-use development on the 27-acre. Yeah, that's never being built. That's not happening. So, I'll show you that. So there's this big plot of land on the north end of the strip right beside Fontainebleau. And for years and years, like maybe a decade, there was a guy, basketball player, former UNLV, Running Rebel. Is it the Running Rebels of basketball, or is it just the Rebels? One of our sports teams, football or baseball, or basketball, I can't remember which one. They're called the Running Rebels. Anyway, probably football. He played in the NBA. His name was Jackie Robinson. I know. Not the baseball player. Anyway, he was going to build the allnet arena. And here's the problem. You have no experience building anything, and you're asking for $1 billion. So LVXP comes along after they finally, because during COVID, Jackie Robinson, the basketball player, not the baseball player. Oh, well, real quick take here. I'll get back to that in a second. We ate a Thanksgiving meal at Morton's. It was just hot trash. Morton's Steakhouse is fantastic. You go there, you spend $200-300 on a nice steak dinner. But man, that was a couple of years ago. They did this plated Thanksgiving dinner, and it was the worst experience, man. We paid over $100 for 2 people, and the portions were small, and they didn't have any dark meat, just turkey breasts. Like, what kind of steakhouse doesn't have dark meat turkey? So don't go to Morton's for Thanksgiving unless they've drastically changed things. So Jackie Robinson's deal nearly fell through during COVID for the basketball stadium he wanted to build called the Allnet right next to the Fontainebleau. And he managed to get $300 million or something to extend out his license, but the city finally killed the license. And now there's a new group. Whoa, Patrick Mendoza. Simpsons reference. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate you, brother, man. So now LVXP comes out, and I read the article in the Review Journal. Guys, thank Patrick, 670 beautiful times. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're going to be doing some good stuff coming up. I only had 1 iced coffee from McDonald's. I really hope my health and vitality come back. Oh my gosh. I've been eating better. I had McDonald's last night. First time fast food in 3 weeks. Anyways, so LVXP is the group. They want to build a giant, tall skyscraper hotel. They say it'll be the tallest structure that's not the stratosphere. 1,149 feet. It's 1 foot under the allowance for a building in Vegas. And then I read the Review Journal article, and it was like, these guys are locals, you can tell, because they're like, we're doing this for the community. This is a community project for the community. I'm like, shut the front door. You ain't doing nothing for the community, dog. You're doing that so people in Vegas will like you and build a hotel with a basketball stadium. When Oakmont Properties is already building a basketball stadium on Blue Diamond Road in Las Vegas Boulevard across from the outlets. Don't piss on my leg and call it rain. That's not what's happening here. You're doing this for the money, and that's okay. But they're like, no, this is a community project. This is going to really benefit the community. Can you tell me how an 1,149-foot tower across the street from Circus benefits the community? Tell me how. We have to go to Fogo de Chao soon because somebody sent us a $60 gift card, and we missed Caroline's birthday going there. We decided she wanted to buy lobster. So we're gonna go to Fogo de Chao soon. Panera, these are all just chain restaurants. They built this out here, but check this out. Residence Inn by Marriott. Super high-end swanky condos. This is the Hughes Center. Iced Out Duke Fogo. Iced Out Duke saying, Steve is a real Vegas trooper. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Bahama Breeze, beloved by Bob Dingo. No comment, but Bahama Breeze is just a chain restaurant. My opinion. You should pick something that's unique, maybe in 1 or 2 cities. But I'm kind of a dick like that. I'm kind of a guy like that. Ah, man, bad signal. Uh-oh. Signal's bad right when I hit my peak, 708 people. Come on, Signal. I need you to come back. Let's run a little bit. Street here. Let's go back here. Ah, got better. Cool. Good stuff. See, we lost 58 people because they all think my stream sucks. It doesn't suck. I just hit a rocky pocket on the coast of France, dear. There's a chicken and waffle place here. Never had chicken and waffles. Have you ever had chicken and waffles? Tell me. Firefly. This is the place that almost killed people. This really is. Famous tapas. Yeah, I'll say. So they nearly killed people years ago. They had a location over on Paradise, which is just the road behind us. And then they moved out here after this place. Did you know? There you go. 604 people watching. So we're gonna get rid of our thing here. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Get rid of that. Good. Yeah, we got a bad signal. It's getting wonky over here. All right, well, we're not gonna walk into... It's so nice over here, dude. I got no chats happening. The stream is crashing. Warning, warning, Will Robinson. Steven, what if LVXP was watching your stream and we're not happy with you? I don't care. Fine, they're not happy with my project. Who cares? They're not happy with my stream. They're also not happy with Vital Vegas, who's much bigger than me, who says the same thing. I don't care what people think about my opinion, dude. I'm not out here to stroke the ego the situation, man. If you don't like what I say, that's okay. I'm not telling nothing they can do about it, except for say I disagree with your opinion. Back in the day, we used to defend to the death your right to have an opinion. Now anybody can still see my stream. I don't think you can. I think over here, the signal is terrible. That's all right. We'll get back out to the main drag here soon enough. Cray cray. There it is. See, once we walk past that one line, it gets better. Steven, what's the one restaurant, fast food, buffet you would not recommend to a tourist? What's the one restaurant, either fast food or buffet, that I would not recommend to a tourist? What? Oh my gosh, MK Patricia just sent me $101 on PayPal. Oh my goodness, you sent 100 and then 101? Well, you said you're on your girlfriend's tablet. Does she know what you're up to? I ain't gonna spend that money. It might get disputed. Whoa, thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Am I close to Westgate? Not far. We'll show you how that goes. Thank you, MK Patricia, on the girlfriend's tablet. So yeah, so if we go down here to Paradise where we were by the Silver Sevens and we walk north, we would 100% end up at the West Gate. But we're not doing that. Lowry's. Oh, you know what? I lied to you about Morton's. Now I'm seeing it. I remember it now because I remember the stupid parking. This tiny little valet, and they had no street parking, and we had to circle for like 30 minutes just to get in. So MK, don't worry about it. We had this one guy that followed through, and he had me do the Delano room tour that's on my channel from years ago. And then he said, well, come down and I'll get you into the mansion at MGM. And so we came down. It was a fight night. I think it was a Canelo fight night. And he said he was a high roller whale and he was going to the fight. And this was way back in 2019, in the winter of 2019, and we were up against a move and we needed to move. And it was like we didn't have a lot of money going on. The channel was in its infancy, but the guy was like, listen, I'll get you into the MGM mansion room. And I knew I'd get a lot of views. So my wife and me, we drove down, parked at the MGM Grand, you know. It costs you $22 for the next hour. And the guy ghosted us. And it was sucked because we ended up staying over 3 hours because he kept, every hour or so, he'd text me, no, I'm almost done. At the fight, I'm at an after party. No, I'm almost done. And then I never heard back from him ever again. So that was a bummer. So we got some food stuff out here. Some regular looking places like liquor stores. When do I go see Beatles Love? We're gonna go on the 28th of May. That's our anniversary date of the calendar date of when we met. It's not the exact date we met, but we, you know, hey, it's the 28th, honey. That kind of stuff. So that's why we chose that date. So this is the Tuscany across the way. If I wasn't such a dum-dum, what I would have done is showing you the Tuscany. So let's go show you the Tuscany. We got a Circus Sports here now. If you could reshare this, we can get our numbers back up. I lost some people. I wanted to get some great seats so you could sit next to my, that would be awesome. I'm sure he doesn't watch my channel. Mike Tyson lives in Vegas. I do that Mike Tyson impression. He would have been watching the fight going, well, this is a very good fight, but I don't understand why nobody's biting anybody's freaking ears off. What's wifey doing? She get insomnia. She's sleeping. We got an appointment for her to go do something fun for herself today at 1:30. We got to do something. And then I don't know what. I don't know what. I got to do some videos, man. Might do a walk and talk video one of these days. Trying to transition myself from working at the office to working from home. I miss Tuscany Steak and Eggs special. They got the Rat Pack down here. That's a show that's been surviving through the ages. That's a cool one. It's getting warm, ladies and gentlemen. My weather widget died. I don't want to put it back because as I've been doing that, it's been kind of crashing my stream a little bit. I need some water. Give me a sec here. Anybody I asked you guys when my signal died, has anybody ever had chicken and waffles before? Come on, Mike. Mike Tyson's gonna fight. Was it Jake Paul? And that's like a Netflix thing going on in June. So if you have Netflix, you can watch that fight at no charge. It's an exhibition. Boxing is kind of into a lot to some people. I don't know if I share this opinion because I'm not smart on boxing, but some people think boxing has become a bit of a joke recently with all these exhibition matches. You got YouTubers fighting other YouTubers, Mike Tyson fighting a YouTuber. You know. Good morning, Steven. Why do I keep winding up here every Sunday morning? Lazy Sunday morning. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. If you're a mother, God bless you. This is the smallest strip club you'll ever see. There's another small one called Play It Against Sam's, where the older ladies generally work. So that's Club Platinum. I don't think I'm gonna go because there's an ambulance coming. Is it going into the Tuscany? Chicken and waffles are excellente. I never had chicken and waffles. I get the idea though, you know, you get the fried chicken, the oil, the grease, you get the waffles, the sweetness of the syrups, and all that stuff. So Vegas might be hosting the YouTube boxing match event where YouTubers and TikTokers and Instagrammers fight each other. But Mike Tyson, is it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? I can't remember, but one of the Paul brothers is fighting. It's going to be in Texas. In Tejas. Who else? D. Snyder, I guess. I don't know if he still owns it, but at one point he owned one of the Turnberry Place towers. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. You got a right to sneeze. Now get down on your knees. If the ambulance hit you, would it stop to help you or keep going to the call? I don't know, Stan. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. I don't want to test it. Never got into chicken and waffles. Battle of the Vegas YouTubers boxing match. I ain't fighting nobody, dude. I like my face the way it is. I've done Filipino martial arts. I can throw a punch. Who would I fight? Did anyone else feel old when they heard Justin Bieber was going to be a dad? That's cool, man. It's neat that he's still married to that same person, too. Justin Bieber goes to the cult church, but at least he's Christian. That's good. Okay, here we go. God, so quiet. Wow. It's quiet. It's Sunday morning, dude. Sometimes you come down this street and there is cars all the way down to Fulton Paradise Road. Not right now. Not right now, not at all. Let's go into the Tuscany though. It's the best place to go for either Chinese food or Filipino food. There's a place called D Pinoy, D-P-I-N-O-Y joint. There's one over by the Outlet Center on the south end. And there's one up on Flamingo and Jones. It's a good place for Filipino food. For Chinese food, we always got a Pearl Walk to go, but that's a little even further out. That's off of it's off of Durango and Charleston. I was there yesterday, actually. Get the beef with broccoli, the hot oil, the crab rangoon. Everything in fast food world's been way shrunk down, unfortunately, and the prices have gone up. So I get shrinking the food and keeping the prices the same, or keeping the food the same and increasing the prices. But what I don't get is doing both at the same time, shrinking the food and increasing the prices. Chinese food or Filipino food at a Vegas Strip hotel. The only Filipino food you find on the Strip is over at Resorts World. There's a lechon place there. As for Chinese food, not a fan of Chinese cuisine. Besides, we don't eat real Chinese cuisine in North America. We eat North American Chinese cuisine. Real Chinese cuisine uses things like squids and different types of textures that Americans and Canadians and Brits don't generally like. So, Tuscany. Got 3 guards coming out. Something's going on. They're walking this guy out. So there's a dude in the middle, see him up there, ahead of everybody. And what they're doing is they're walking him off the property. So that's what that is. 3 guards walk him off the property. Good morning from Maui, Hawaii. What's the day looking? Let's see, I gotta, oh, see, there it is. As soon as I got there, the transmission is unstable. So we have good signal on Flamingo. We have bad signal as soon as we go anywhere about a block in. That's okay. So we can't go into Tuscany without it killing the stream. Best pawn shop in Vegas? TNT Pawn. There's 3 locations. There's one on the very south end on Cactus. There's one on Blue Diamond over by Cimarron. And there's one off of Sahara, just west of, I want to say Durango, almost to Fort Apache. Between Durango and Fort Apache, TNT Pawn. That's the best one. Yep, without a doubt. They will make you deals on stuff. A lot of pawn shops won't make you deals on anything. You know, they want to be retail. Their prices are very rigid. But TNT Pawn has been super cool in making stuff happen and cutting deals, and they just want to move merchandise. Their managers are like, I don't care. Am I making more than my buy price that I bought it for? Sure, take it. That's good. That's good. So signal's a little chop, I'm sure of it. So just wait, I'll get out to the street. It should get better in a minute. Every time I go off of Flamingo towards north or south, the signal seems to get weird. So I'm going back out now. So that should be good for you guys. Should get better in a minute. Thanks, Steve D, for showing where you can donate stuff. Appreciate you, Border Man. Talking like a Hawaiian today. Border Man. Oh, this car is gonna run me down. There it is. Now the signal's better. See? I predicted that one pretty good. Now it got worse again. I should shut my mouth. They should put gaming tables inside the wheel. That would be a cool idea, actually. I mean, the wheel can host 30 people. The big Ferris wheel over there, you can see. Vegas sees me. Good. Thank you, Vegas Ed. Appreciate it. Give me a status check if my video is garbage or not. I used to get really mad at that back in the day. Glad to see I'm doing live streams, Kumquat says. Twice a week. Be sure to subscribe. There's some kind of alarm going on at the this is a power substation over here. This might be why the signal goes weird. There's some kind of weird alarm going on over there. So sometimes these types of giant installations for power, they create an electromagnetic field, and it makes it hard to stream, and it's pockets of bad signal and good signal, you know. You can hear all the planes on this stream going in and out. Harry Reid, somebody said that's true. Very true. I think I should cover some Vegas conspiracy theories too. Tobin, what's up, brother? Nice to see you on the stream. Maybe we can cover some of that. So we're doing lives on Friday nights and on Sundays, and then we do regular videos on Thursdays. So that's good to know, right? Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms on the lives. Yes, yes. Woot woot. See, even the Facebook Hotel has their first residency, Keith Urban. He went from Planet Hollywood to Facebook. You're talking about Fountainblue, FB. I always think FB for Facebook because I use that in shorthand online. Fountainblue, the Facebook, the FB Hotel. Keith Urban, huh? Kumquat says McCarran for life. Whoa, big articulated bus. Do they have these in your hometown, the big ones? You can get on this way, but I don't have a ticket. I remember one time I had to ride the bus, and the guard, like that guy right there, he was checking tickets. I did have a ticket. I didn't have a physical ticket. What it is that I'm sure your local bus, transportation has one. They have a digital app. But what happened was I purchased the ticket. I went to a Verizon store, and I had to get my phone swapped out. And Then I had to take the bus, but I had not installed the app on my phone yet. But because Verizon is a horrible cell phone provider, I had no data. And the guy was about this close to giving me a ticket for not having a ticket on the bus. But he believed me, thankfully. I'm like, no, I really have one. I swapped my phone out. Look, there's no apps on this thing. I'm trying to download your app so I can log in and show you. And he was nice about it, which was good. So we got the Tupac Shakur unofficial memorial. We also have the Coca-Cola gas station out here. Gas is $4.59 a gallon here. I saw somebody posting on X the other day in San Francisco at $7 and 8 cents a gallon in San Francisco. There's no real special significance to this bill other than the fact that it is a gas station that they decide to theme entirely based on Coca-Cola. Let's go take a look at that though for a minute. That is a seriously nice bag this guy has, my goodness. Osprey, never heard of that. It looks like you could travel the world with it, have everything you need for like a week. I have a Oki kitchen sink, but it doesn't look anything like that. It doesn't hold my weight to that. It's a lot of red paint, it is. Gas in Sacramento is about $1 more, over $5. What's gas like where you're from? All the Canadians and the Brits are gonna be like, you shouldn't complain because gas is XYZ here. Okay, I understand. You like to compare and contrast, and I get it. I do. Let me ask you what your power bill is in the summer, because I know ours are $400 a month. So it's kind of like it's hard to compare and contrast, because then you could say, well, my power bill in July is $60, and I can be like, it's $400 here. Oh, I think I missed a super chat. Somebody chatted? Oh, I thought I saw one. I guess I didn't. Okay, so here we go. Oh, everybody's going. I'm not going. Alberta is $5.88 US per gallon. Prince did a residency show. So, big fan says that Prince never did a residency. That's not true. Prince had a nightclub over at the Rio for a minute, and he did a few shows over there. So Prince did a residency technically. Yep. But that was a long time ago. God bless Trudeau. There you go. We've got Fidel Castro's son, Justin Trudeau, making Canada great again. With carbon taxes and credits and expensive stuff and people living on Canada pension plan up there. Anyway, this is the Coca-Cola gas station. That's a lot of red paint. I don't know that they do anything here special except for paint it and theme it after Coca-Cola. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna buy a Diet Coke just cause I'm thirsty for Diet Coke and I'm craving Coke somehow. I don't know why. Look at this. Wow. Customer? Nope. A thief. Thief. Can I have 2 packs of Newports? The man says. Pretend he may pay. Looks in his wallet. Whoa. Grabs stuff over the counter. Runs out the store. Runs out the door. Look at this. These guys have gone to a next level with their art. Reward thief. Mighty Mark. What is Mighty Mark? Thief. This guy stole beer. This guy stole candy. This girl stole candy. Takis. He sold Takis, the chips, if you don't know what those are. This guy stole tampons. This girl stole tampons. That's sad. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that it's good to steal, but when you gotta steal women's hygiene products, that sucks. Little thieves. This guy went in and out the door with handfuls. This guy's stealing some Red Bull. Do you know this thief? Jerky thief. Thief reward. Thief reward. Come in, baseball hat, leaves in Cambo hat. Oh, he stole a hat. Still a hat. Actually, I know who this. I think I know this guy. I think he's a homeless dude. Plus extra headgear to share. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's go inside. I don't think it's like themed like Coca-Cola or nothing like that. Oh, this is the petition. Look, see? I was telling you. See? So this is they want you to sign the petition. Scan the QR code and sign the petition. So I'll leave that on screen. If any of you guys want to scan the petition, I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll post it over in the Facebook group. So Steve Hill, this is Mr. Hill. He's the one who is most responsible for bringing the F1 into Vegas. So an advocate, outspoken for economic marketing benefits of hosting high-profile sporting events. Mr. Hill, together with resort partners, government leaders, has secured marquee events like the Pro Bowl and the and the Draft, Super Bowl, NCAA, and the F1 Las Vegas. So they don't like him very much here. This guy here is just like, so there you go. I'm sure all places are full of thieves. I don't know that it's just Vegas. Somebody said Vegas is full of thieves. So Coca-Cola extends out in here. Lots of Coke stuff in here too. It's nice in here. Look at that big box fan. I love it. It looks like a hovercraft part or something like that. Vegas will do 3 years of F1 and back out. Maybe. Possiblemente. What do I get? Do I get Coke Zero or do I get Coca-Cola Diet Coke? How's it hurting small business? Well, that's a great question. You know, on the surface, it should seem like everything's wonderful, right? Except that it's not. See right here, let's put this up here so they don't accuse me of being a thief. I'll come back for it. So right out these doors here, what you'll have during F1 is you'll have a giant bridge, and this bridge actually goes up like this, bypassing this gas station, and it runs all the way over this street and it comes out way down there. So there's no way to get into this business here, and it cuts all the traffic off because of the F1, and the paddock is on the other side of BattleBots right here, or it's actually, no, I'm sorry, it's right down there. So what happens is this giant temporary bridge goes up here, comes out over there. And so you can't pull into any of these businesses. All this stuff here gets essentially shut down from car traffic, and it makes it very hard to get in and out. It makes it very, very hard to get in and out. Doesn't make it a good experience for anybody. I hope he drinks it and doesn't just give it to someone. There's nobody to give this to. I give away a lot of stuff on my stream. Somebody posted up the petition. Thank you, Steve D. Yeah, there's nobody's gonna, they're still doing the F1. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna do the F1. They don't care about the small businesses. Ask for a Pepsi. They sell Pepsi. I'm sure they do. They sell Pepsi here?
No.
Oh, they don't? I love it. You're the only licensed Coke store?
In the world.
I don't know about that. There's another one by the Showcase Mall that's also licensed by Coke. I'm joking. It's the Coke store. That's the Coke store, but I'm just saying. You're the only one like this.
Yeah, we're the only one like actually partnered with Coke.
Really?
That's the CEO of Coke's car.
That's the CEO of Coke's car.
Yeah.
That's not an F1 car, is it? Because if it is, no, I'm saying.
No, we don't support F1.
I know you don't. I was showing everybody. I was telling them to go sign the petition.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. If it was like, how's it hurt business? I'm like, the giant ugly bridge that they built over this thing.
Yeah, that's why
Nobody gets in.
Portishead's closed right there.
They closed down, they shut down, they couldn't do it.
Because like we would get a little bit of walking traffic, but nobody was turning. Because they had like one little way you can get into the parking lot, but everybody would miss it.
I know. I live here full time. It was stupid. We went down to the Ellis Island to try to get food, and it was like all the rafters are all built, and nobody can get in and out.
I
There's
just
trucks.
moved out here like when they were wrapping it all up, but I remember that like when I first started working here, like it would take literally like 30 minutes for us to drive here.
Oh man.
When I only stayed like right down the street.
Wow.
But I had to go all the way around, like.
That sucks. Well, thank you for working hard for us. You have a great one, young lady. So she said it took her 30 minutes, even though she just lives around the corner, just to get into this place when it was up. That's crazy. Wow. How much is the diet? You know what? I don't even know what I paid. They're asking how much this was. I didn't pay attention. How much are these? These.
Oh, those are $2.99.
$2.99. So they're about the same price. I mean, they're $2.69 off the strip. They're $2.99 here. You know, what's that? $3.10, 10% markup, give or take. Give or take. So yeah, so that's where this is. Where is this? We're on the corner of Koval, and the strip is right out here. We got the West End out here. This is the only licensed Coke store in the world that has an exclusive licensing with Coca-Cola called Jay's Market. And apparently the CEO of Coke has a car, and it's hanging from the rafters, or at least the fiberglass shell of the car is hanging from the rafters. Gas is, whoa, hello. Gas is $5.43 here. It's $4.43 a half a block away. Not kidding. We were down on just 1 block away. No, dude, even worse. Listen, no this place, but gas is $4.59 across the street, and it's $5 here. Why do you think that is? That is some wild stuff. Yeah, that AM, they also got hit hard with all this stuff. Because again, there's a giant bridge. You come out here in a few months, there's going to be a giant bridge bypassing all these businesses. Well, she might be saying that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't care. She's a nice girl. She just her family just like any of you guys might be. So we're not going to give her the business. Oh, another ambulance. Cash price too, yeah. Cash price, $5.53. No, the cash price is $5.43. Regular price, credit, debit, $5.53. That's a lot. That's a lot. A lot. Those businesses are negligible in the big picture of F1. Not really. You really? Let's talk about that for a minute. You're saying that those businesses are like avoiding the fact that F1 is overall good for the economy. And my argument is which part of the economy is it good for? Now, I've had this conversation with my wife. And, you know, we had to see what would happen. And what we saw was that the Wynn and the Bellagio did great. Caesar's Palace didn't do great. Downtown Las Vegas lost occupancy and lost table game and slot revenues in the month of November. 2 or 3 properties here scooped up all the money. All right, the high rollers that came here for F1 were not going to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Right, they were going to a $500 restaurant at the MGM. So it's really a tough one to say that the locals don't know what's good for them when the locals live here and we felt it. And she already told you the Port of Subs that was attached to this place right here. There was a Port of Subs in that building. They closed permanently. They couldn't make it through 6 months of last year because of the F1. You know, blocking traffic and building bridges and their foot traffic and their car traffic and all this. So it's a tough call. I understand where you're coming from. And you say, though, there's trickle-down economics that happens here because the billionaires come in and normally there wouldn't be people there for that weekend. And thank gosh, it's a good thing there's people there because normally there wouldn't be any tips happening. But again, if you were at the Wynn or the Encore, sure. You had the Bellagio, you did great. If you had the Venetian Palazzo, that's good. Planet Hollywood, maybe not so much. Circus, certainly not so much. Downtown Las Vegas, you lost money. And if you were these local businesses, you couldn't survive. This 7-Eleven was closed last year. They closed it down for the second half of last year. It's open again, that's good. But when the 7-Eleven closes, it closes out their employees. Now those people aren't making their money. You see what I'm saying? It's the way capitalism works. I'm not saying it's right. It's the way it works. Now, JB's not wrong, but we could also argue that in a free market, we also have an open democratic voice. And time, you can argue that if the people elect their officials to represent them, their officials should do what the people want. And the people may not want to have a giant bridge built over Flamingo Road. Which means that if they can't run the F1 race without a giant bridge, maybe they shouldn't run the F1 race. This is just argument. I'm just asking questions. At the same time, what's the price of progress? It's another question to ask. These are all interesting questions. You know what? I've been here 20 years. See, every time I want to go into somewhere off Flamingo, the phone decides to take a giant poop on me. So, there you go. Yeah, you can ask yourself, would the F1 like to have a race along a neighborhood of abandoned crack houses? I hate to tell you, this is not the glamorous Las Vegas Strip. That is. But they wouldn't build the land to build the paddock on the Strip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go to that 7-Eleven and ask if they have Slurpee rock cups. My signal's already bad enough as it is. Slurpee rock cups, like The Rock. Do I smell what The Rock is cooking? It's a Slurpee. There's a police activity happening down here. It's not good for the common man. It's not good for the city. Well, I mean, that's the thing that people forget about. Vegas is made up of regular folks. It's not all just gazillionaires. But, you know, the regular people need jobs. And if it creates some jobs, who knows? I don't know what the net job... I'm not sure what the net, outcome was for job creation, because he created a lot of jobs to build the facilities, but now they're built. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what comes next. They're a late 70s thing. Slurpee rock cups, hard bands on them. Oh, that sounds good. WrestleMania is coming to Vegas. Yes. So now we have cops up here doing something. What you doing, police? There you go. What you doing, police? We got traffic out here finally. There was like no traffic earlier when we started all this. Interesting stuff, man. What a strange day it's been on the stream. Thank you so much for you guys being here with me. This has been a fun one. Yeah, so that's what that is. We went down here. We started here at Ellis Island. It's not a streamer-friendly place, but that's okay. We tried to show it to you, but then there was two guides. Said, sorry, sir, have a great day. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then we went all the way down to the paddock. We went all the way down to the Harbor Island, which is now called the Harmon. We checked out some of the dining. We tried to go into Virgin, then my stream died on me. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, man.
Do I know you guys?
Huh?
Do I know you?
Just watch your vlog, man.
Oh, come here, man. Say hi. You want to be on the camera or no?
I'm really not.
No, you don't care? You don't want to be?
Matter, whatever.
Yeah, come on over. Let's not get hit by traffic. What's your name, dude?
Phil.
Phil, I'm Steven. Nice to meet you. This is Phil. You from Maine?
Part-time.
Part-time Mainer.
That's Tom.
That's Tom. Hey, Tom. Where are you guys from?
I'm from West Virginia.
West Virginia. My favorite of the Virginians.
I met mine too.
There you go.
It's 50-50 though.
50-50. I love it, man. And you from West Virginia too?
Well, I was born there, raised in Texas.
Texas, man. You're a damn Yankee. You moved all the way down south. I love it. So how do you guys like Vegas this trip?
Oh yeah, it's great. We come out every year.
Nice.
For a week or so.
At least once.
Good. You guys staying over here or what?
Yeah, we're staying at the Horseshoe
At the
actually.
Horseshoe. You just came down to see Ellis Island?
Breakfast.
Right.
Breakfast. How was it?
Filling.
You go to the Village Inn pub or whatever it
Yeah.
is? It's good stuff, right?
It is really good.
It's nice, man. I love that place. That's awesome. Well, thanks for watching my stream. I appreciate you guys.
Take care, man.
Enjoy yourselves in
All right.
Vegas,
Take
okay?
care.
There you go. Always fun to meet people on the stream. There you go. And we got the transportation happening here. That's some fun stuff. I usually stay off the strip anyway. Not that far, stay at the strip. Yeah, man, you guys are great. I appreciate you guys here in my clap trap for the last 2 hours plus however long it's been. My counter reset when I reset my stream accidentally at the Virgin Hotel. So that's been good. Stay tuned to the channel. We got good stuff going on, and we're going to be doing some videos and stuff. I want to go down to Harmon and record all that in 4K 60 frames per second. Love Ellis Island. They always do 3 free rounds for comp for Las Vegas Advisor. Good stuff on Las Vegas Advisor. Get hammered at Ellis. Steven, how's the crowd for the Rolling Stones? I don't know. I didn't have a chance to go to the Rolling Stones. That would have been fun. Changing from my underwear, putting on deodorant. See you guys later. Bye, guys. You guys are great. You guys are the best audience ever on the whole YouTube, and if I didn't have you guys, we wouldn't have nothing. So you guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for all your support. If you guys want to reach out to us, here's the ways to reach out to us. You can email us. It's somewhere. nllvcontact@gmail.com. That's one way to email us. The other way to reach out to us through text communications is to send us a text message, and you can see it above my head right there. I will text you back. Might take me a day or so. I missed the text last week. I felt bad. So that's a Google Voice text number. You can text me. I'll see it. And then you guys can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/the Stephen J. Campbell. That's my account, the Stephen J. Campbell. If you guys think I worked hard for the stream and you guys want to support us, you guys can use this link here, nowleavinglasvegas.com/donate after the stream. Everything you do is appreciated. If you can't do anything but like and share, that's good too. We'll see you guys in another video soon, and we'll see you in some live streams Friday and Sunday of next week. That's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? Look at this camera, not over here. I'm looking at myself like it's my first time. 3, 2, 1, and click.